How to make solid shampoo bars. First thing you'll need is distilled water. I'm using 10 ounces of distilled water. So measure out your water. And then you'll also need to measure out some lye. I'm using 4.5 ounces of lye in this recipe. Mix your lye into your distilled water thoroughly and then set it aside. It will get hot, and caution, there may be some fumes as well that you don't want to breathe in. Next is the scent. The scent blend that I'm using is 30 milliliters of green tea fragrance, 7 of zucchini flower, 3 milliliters of lavender essential oil, and 9 milliliters of lettuce. I will put this information down below and links where you can get it, or you can use between 1.5 and 2 ounces of any scent mixture of your own. Next up is carrier oils, starting off with 8 ounces of extra virgin olive oil. Weigh that out. Olive oil lends to the mildness, hardness, and lather of the bar. And next will be 8 ounces of coconut oil. Coconut is a really bubbly oil when it's made into a soap, and it also makes the bar nice and hard, so your shampoo bar will have a good long-lasting firmness. And also 8 ounces of almond oil. Almond oil in a shampoo makes your hair feel silky and smooth, and it rinses out in a very moisturizing way, so it feels silky and not dry, moisturizing. It's a very nice oil. I highly recommend using almond oil. Sweet almond oil can be purchased at any soap wholesale supply. And the last oil for carrier oil is 8 ounces of castor oil. Castor oil does 2 very important things for your shampoo when formulating a shampoo. It provides an outstanding bubbly lather, and it also helps the lather rinse out of the hair very well. And then last is superfatting oil. I'm using 0.7 ounces of golden jojoba oil. It's very moisturizing, the closest oil to the natural sebum of the skin, so it's the best to put in your shampoo. It's really great. So bring your oils up to about 110 to 120 degrees, and your lye should be cooled down close to room temperature, and pour your lye into your oils, starting the saponification reaction. And during this reaction, your oils and lye are combining into soap and glycerin. Give it a little mix. This shampoo recipe does set up quicker than the average soap, cold process soap, so just be aware of that. Also, I don't add any colors into my shampoo because some hair types, including bleached hair types and some blonde hair types, may be porous and therefore would tend to absorb any pigments or colors. So don't use any colors in your shampoo. This is the jojoba oil. Oh, I just love the jojoba oil. Technically, it's not even oil, it's a wax. And it is just a great moisturizing and conditioning oil to add to your shampoo. This is the scent blend. Adding into the soap, giving it a little blend. There we have a trace, which means we can pour it in the mold I'm just making sure that everything is fully incorporated. The scent and the jojoba oil for conditioning. And I'm getting ready to pour it into the mold. Just mixing it gently to keep it fluid. So the process of making a shampoo is the same process of making a cold process soap. It's just the oils that we choose different for their qualities of high lather and rinsing out clean and not being too greasy. So now I'm just putting my finishing touches on. I'm going to show a rounded top method, which can be done when soap is at a thicker trace. So I broke up the soap a little bit to make it more easy to mold, and now I am separating the side from the soap mold, the side of the soap mold and the soap with the back side of the spoon with short little strokes. And then I will try and even that out a little bit more on both sides. And with some longer strokes, smoothing it out, making it look a little nicer. And then a few back and forth. I just love how this shampoo turned out. The scent turned out fabulous, and the quality of the shampoo is very good as well. It definitely works for my hair type, but there will be different needs for different hair types, and you may want to tweak the recipe to suit your own individual and unique needs. So after your soap has reached a full gel, and the next day when it's all nice and hard, then you can cut your soap into whatever size bar you want, or your shampoo rather, hair soap. There we go. You'll notice that shampoo bars have a slightly more transparent look than regular cold process soaps, and that is due to the high castor oil content. And now I'm just cleaning the bars up a little bit. Just giving them a nice clean edge so that they look nice. And I'm taking all those edges and rolling it into a ball so that I can do a lather test and a pH test. You really should have lab grade professional pH testing strips. There's the lather. It's big and fluffy and soft. I'm really happy with how this shampoo turned out. And I'm reaching for a pH testing strip based on the color. It's about a pH of 8. That's great for very new, fresh soap. And the next part will be a 4-week cure for your bars. Let them sit for 4 weeks, and then you've got yourself a bunch of shampoo. Use it just like rub it on your head or foam it in your hands and wash with the lather. Thanks for watching, and have fun making shampoo. Bye!